Okay, here we are, day 5 of the Savor Sampler series. I hope you've gotten a lot out of it. I know it's been fun hanging out here in your computer. It's a little weird, but you know, I've been watching and you really should, never mind. Anyway, I wanted to wind up our series here talking about one of my favorite subjects, and that is exploration and adventure. Now this is a category I blog about quite a bit on the website. So there's one thing in particular I wanted to tell you about, and this has to do with my adventures in online dating. Maybe you've done some of it yourself, who knows? Online dating is always an adventure. I haven't done it in a little bit because I haven't really needed it, frankly. Haven't really wanted to do it in a while, but I have some great stories. And one of them that I wanted to share with you was how I got to Vegas. It was the first time I had ever gone to Vegas. So what had happened was I had tried virtually every major online dating site out there at the time. This was probably a good 7 to 8 years ago, something like that. And I was kind of disillusioned. I was trying one in particular where I wasn't getting a whole lot of good responses, not a whole lot of feedback. The girls just weren't appealing to me, except for one. There was one girl, of course, in Las Vegas who she was super hot and just seemed like a cool girl, and I wanted to meet her. That was it. I just wanted to have a chance to meet her. But before that happened, let's back up a few weeks. We had started emailing back and forth. We talked on the phone several times. And one day we were on the phone and I finally, actually she was the one, let's be honest here, she was the one who said, we should meet sometime. I said, cool, let's do it. And I was thinking, you know, we ought to go somewhere. I ought to go see her, that'd be great. And then she said, we ought to go somewhere that we've never been before. And I was thinking, that's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about that, especially because I figured it might make her a little uneasy in the end. So I suggested, why don't I come see you in Vegas? Long story short, she agreed to it. This was probably about 3-4 weeks before I went. So we planned the trip, and 4 weeks out, it was fine. 3 weeks, we were both excited. We were talking about it. 2 weeks, we were super excited, but when it got to about a week before I was supposed to leave, she was acting a little weird, and I wasn't really sure what to make of the whole situation. I kind of let it go. I asked her about it. She didn't say a whole lot. She said everything's fine, but I knew something was up. The days started clicking down, and finally, literally the day before I was supposed to leave, I wake up, probably about 2-3 hours before I usually wake up, because it was like 5 in the morning and I knew something was happening. I checked my email and there was a note from her saying, I'm freaking out, don't come. I knew this was going to happen, and I did everything I could to calm her down, and I sent her information about me. I figured she just was freaking out because she didn't know who I was or who she was going to meet. So I did everything I could, and she said, well, let me think about it. It's like, I'm supposed to leave in 24 hours. How long do you need? Again, long story short, I wake up in the morning and there's no email, no call from her, and this was a long time ago. This was before anybody texted. Keep that in mind for something in the story coming up in a minute. Anyway, nothing in the morning. I got to the airport. I really hadn't told many people where I was going. Got to the airport, nothing. Got on the plane, got there, checked my phone. There was nothing from her. I looked to, we were walking off the plane. I looked to my left. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is walking next to me. Oh, that's cool, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to hear from her. So we're walking. I get a cab, go to the hotel, go upstairs, and finally I just pick up the phone and I call her. I'm standing in my hotel room at the Riviera on the Strip in Vegas, and she doesn't pick up, of course. I leave her a message saying, I just would like to meet you, even if it's on the day that I leave. Can we at least just get together for lunch? I get a text message back. This was before anybody sent text messages. And I got one back saying, "I told you not to come. Have fun while you're here." Now, I'm someone who does not, this is just my own sense of who I am. I don't do well when there are big surprises like that. At least I didn't used to. And this was back in the time when I just didn't know how to handle that. I was in a place where I didn't know anybody. I had never gone anywhere by myself and not told anyone where I was going. I was kind of a sheltered kid, but you know, we deal with it. So I sat down on my bed there and I put my phone down and I said, okay, I have a choice. I can either sit here in my room for the next 2 days, watch TV, and be scared to go out because I don't know what's going to happen. Or I can make the decision right now to go leave my hotel room and take whatever Vegas gives to me and complete the adventure. What do you think I did? That's right. I got out of my room as soon as I could. I of course, dressed up, walked out, and went and had the adventure of my life. It was awesome. I had such a great time. I went to different hotels. I met new people. I danced with different people. I got phone numbers from girls. We'll leave it at that. But at any rate, it was a great time. And honestly, it kind of laid the foundation for the rest of similar adventures in my life. And you'll hear about more of those as time goes on. And I've taken much bolder steps since then. I live in Austin, Texas now, and this was, I don't know that I would have been able to make this move had it not been for that adventure, that experience. So adventure, this is what I want to leave you with in this video today and the whole series, that adventure in life is precisely what you make of it. You can't always decide how life is going to play out, but if you take the time to actually go out there and do things that push your comfort zone, you're going to have incredible times. You're going to meet people you would have never thought you'd meet, and your life is going to be so much better as a result. You're going to learn much more self-reliance, as I learned, and you're going to be able to do incredible things. Whatever it is you want to do, you'll be able to do. I want to leave you with that. My name is Benjy Portnoy. Check back on SavorMyLife.com. You're now a member of the email list, and so I'll be letting you know when I have new blog posts, new podcasts, and new products available that might help you in our experience of learning to savor our lives. So thank you for being a part of this series. If you ever want to get a hold of me, please go to SavorMyLife.com and go to the contact page. You can reach me directly through there. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.